Hello! So today I wanted to talk to you about the Pilot Dr. Grip 4+1 4-color 0.7 millimeter ballpoint multi-pen plus 0.5 millimeter pencil, and I have mine in Bordeaux. I purchased this from jetpens.com about a month ago. I showed it briefly in a haul and said that I would follow up with a video, so here it is. I also had quite a few questions about this pen, and I thought I should just go ahead and make the video. That would make life so much easier. So, just to briefly go over the refills that I got, or that I wanted to replace rather, this pen comes with 4 colors of ink: blue, black, red, and green, and it's, like I said, a 0.7 millimeter ballpoint pen. Plus it comes with a 0.5 millimeter pencil refill, or pencil, yeah, which is in here. After reading some reviews on JetPen's website about the ink that came with the Dr. Grip, I decided to buy some different refills to give them a try. Overall, the reviews were the ink is inconsistent, it skips, it's blobby, whatever, and I thought, you know, life is too short to have this beautiful pen and not use it because I don't like the ink in it. If you've ever watched any of my videos, you probably know that if the pen doesn't write well, I don't care what it looks like or how much it costs, it's not a very good pen to me because it doesn't do its job, right? So I went ahead and purchased some refills that I'll talk about in just a second. I did try these out, and they were definitely something that I would have wanted to replace if I hadn't bought the refills, so I'm glad that I did. I would absolutely recommend this pen to anybody that's looking for a multi-pen, but I would absolutely recommend that they get some other refills. I really like the ones that I got. I just didn't find the quality of these to be good at all. I love a ballpoint pen. I love all pens, and there are a lot of ballpoint pens that write beautifully and consistently, and these are not them. So I would definitely just get rid of these, or you can put them somewhere in case you're just like absolutely desperate, but they were pretty much every bit just as bad as I read. The blue was kind of nice. It was a vibrant blue, but it blobbed and I just didn't enjoy it. So on to what this awesome pen is, you know, what it features. So it's the same traditional style as any Dr. Grip. The color is beautiful. The grip is nice, and it's kind of a softer, you know, some of the Dr. Grips feel really hard. This one has a little bit more give to it, and it's got that grip to it, right? When I was looking for a multi-pen, I've just been on this multi-pen kick, and so I have like 4 or 5 multi-pens, and I just have a couple here that I can show you. You know, when looking at these, I've compared these two, and then a Unijet Stream that I have that's in my purse, so I don't have it right now, but you know, I much prefer the Zebra to the Colito. This is the flimsiest, the ugliest. I still like the refills that are in it, but the flimsiest and the ugliest. This is very cute, and it's much more, you know, it feels much more solid, but this is just classy. I just really like this pen. Plus, my Zebra Prefill only has 4, this has 5. Another thing that I really liked about this one, and it kind of like sold me on it, I really wanted a multi-pen that had a pencil in it, and of course I wanted as many ink options as possible, but I also wanted a multi-pen that had an eraser. And so this had 4 inks, a pencil, and an eraser, and it looks this good. I just had to get it. So the eraser is just on the top, and I find that I don't use the eraser, but I wanted it to be there in case I needed it, because this definitely has the potential to go places with me, although I've been pretty much using it consistently for over a month now, every single day at my desk, and I haven't used the eraser on here yet because I have erasers here at my desk, but if I were to take it with me, I would want it to have an eraser. So it does have an eraser, and it's just a beautiful pen, and it feels nice and solid. The mechanisms are really smooth in it. It doesn't feel cheap or flimsy in any way. It's just a great, good looking pen. And if you like the Dr. Grip style, you know, it's a little bit thicker than, you know, your average pen, I would say go for it. If you're at all thinking about it. And definitely get some of the refills. Jet Pens has a feature where they will list all of the compatible refills with any, you know, product that they have. And this had not just Pilot, but all different brands, gel, ballpoint, all different colors, all different sizes. Several people asked me if the size, you know, switching them out for different sizes, if that made a difference with the pen. Absolutely not. It worked perfectly. I just made sure that I ordered compatible refills that were listed by Jet Pens on their website for this pen, and it's worked out beautifully. So let me just show you how it writes, but before I do, and how you can refill it. But before I do, my only critique of the pen, and this is, you know, the only thing that I could really find fault with, but I understand why, is no matter what color refills you put in here, you are always going to have, this is for the pencil, which is fine, but you'll always have a gray, blue, green, and red. You cannot change these little pieces out. You know, with the Kaleido, it'll show what color refill is in because the refills, you know, have their own colored little piece at the top, but this will always stay the same. That doesn't bother me so much, but if you're somebody that's like ultra picky, it might bother you. I can understand why they don't come out, because I think it's partly why this pen feels solidly constructed, because these aren't just something that comes out with each refill. They're attached in a significant way, I'm assuming. But you know, every refill is not going to, you can't expect, you know, every company to make every refill to fit perfectly into every pen, you know, so that this can be replaced every time. So it makes sense to me why it doesn't do that, but that would be my only critique of the pen, and it's very minor, and clearly I have gotten over it because I use this pen all the time. So just to refill it, you just unscrew this part. There's a tube in here. It's much like the Zebra pre-fill. There's a tube in here, and you just pull these out, and there's little, instead of pulling them out, right? Well, I guess I could pull one out. So if I just pull it out, and they're in there pretty good, right? Because it's nice and solid in there. So let me see if I can get the light in there. Probably not. I can see it, but it's basically just a tube, and there are holes, and you just take the refill, just put it in there, and you just push down. And you'll feel it like kind of slide in, lock in place, and you're good to go. So these are all different brands and colors and sizes, and let me just show you what I've got going on with this pencil, pen, multi-pen, whatever. So to access the pencil, you're just going to push down the clip, and I have never used the clip in a shirt, so I don't know how that would work. I don't know how reliable that would be. I mean, I think it can fit. To me, this clip is not like super hardcore. I wouldn't clip it to my pants or anything. I think it could slide in like a pen slot in something, and this will keep it from moving around, but this is really your mechanism for controlling the pencil. So if you push it down, you'll see that that actually makes the pencil tip come out. To make the lead come out, you're just going to push this down again, and I hope that you can see that. If you just push it down, that will advance the lead, and that's how you're going to actually get your lead out. Sorry for the background noise, but I'm not going to apologize too much for dishwasher. Makes life so much easier. So I've got my pencil going, and let me just do some quick writing for you and tell you what I've got in this pencil, multi-pen. Here we go. So this is the Pilot Dr. Grip. Has a very long name. 4+1 4 color 0.7 millimeter. Oops, ballpoint multi-pen plus 0.5 millimeter pencil, and this is in Bordeaux. And this just works like any other mechanical pencil I've ever used, so I don't have a whole lot to say about that. And this was $16.50, and I got everything from Jet pens.com. So, to make that go away, all I do is just flick any other one of these colors and it just automatically pops up. Although I would definitely recommend just pushing the lead back up in before you do that. And just to do that, again, you push down like you were going to advance lead out, push in. There you go. So in the gray slot, I have the, where is it? I have the Uni Style Fit Ballpoint, and it is in 0.7 millimeter black. This cost $1.50, and it is a beautiful ballpoint refill. It's very smooth, no skipping, no inconsistencies, no blobbing, no smearing. It's perfect. In the blue slot, I have a Pilot Acro ink ballpoint, and this is in 0.7 millimeter blue. It's a beautiful vibrant blue. Again, no skipping, no blobbing, no smearing. It's perfect. And this cost me, oh wait, did I mix them up? This was $1.50. What was the black one? The black one was $1.35. Sorry about that, $1.35. So, these are by far 1,000 times better than the ones that came in the pen. Not gonna lie about that. In the green slot, I have a Uni Style Fit Gel refill, and this is in 0.5 millimeter blue black. And to me, this is a true blue black. I don't know how it's coming off on camera, but it's like a navy color, and it's perfect. It doesn't smear. It's a beautiful gel. You know, gel is very consistent. I like gel pens, and this was $1.65. And in the red slot, I have a Uni Style Fit Gel, and this is in 0.38 millimeter violet, and this cost $1.65. So, and that's a really pretty, it's just a nice, like a soft purple, but it's darker. It's not like a light kind of powdery purple. It's just a soft, muted kind of purple. Oops, I'm sorry. So, I love this pen. I have not only ballpoint pencil gel, I can have whatever colors I want, whatever sizes I want, and it's just, to me, this is a true multi-pen because I can do pretty much whatever I want with it. I chose these brands because I knew that I had liked these brands and styles of pen. I liked the ink that was in the Acro Ball, one of my favorites. I like my Uni gel pens, so I knew that I would like what was coming to me. Makes the pen so much better than the refills that came with it. So not only do I have a beautiful, gorgeous pen, but I have, you know, all of these inks that I love, and it was completely customizable. This all set me back about $21. So for $21, which might seem like a lot, I have this incredible multi-pen that I'll have forever, that I can put so many different types of refills in it. I can really make it what I want. So when I compare it to something like the Kaleido, yeah, it's a lot more expensive, but to me, these aren't even comparable, really. This is in a separate league far above this. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it answered your questions. If you have any more, please feel free to leave them below. I love reading your comments and interacting with you. I appreciate you watching and subscribing, and I hope you have a really great day. Thanks. Bye.